Hey everyone, welcome back, and today on this lovely cold morning we've got the new Volkswagen Polo R-Line. So don't worry, the Ibiza has not been sold. This is Sian's new car. So the Igo unfortunately is gone, but this is the new runaround for her. And it's based off the same MQB platform. So let me know what you think looks better, the Ibiza or this. I don't want to lose this. So when you first look at this car, other than noticing the amazing paintwork, which we'll talk about in a second, it's just a clean, grown-up looking car. And this is probably why I'd say it's a lot more grown up than the Ibiza. It's got that Volkswagen, I don't know, what's the word, prowess around it. You know it's a Volkswagen. It's got that clean, sharp lines, but it doesn't look overly sporty, doesn't look very boring. It's just that nice middle Volkswagen ground. I don't know if there's a way of describing it, but if you see a Volkswagen, you know it's a Volkswagen. The build quality of the car is pretty decent. You can't go wrong with that. It's got that normal VAG Volkswagen style. Again, it's not your Audi level, but it's not your Skoda level or your Ibiza level. You know, it's that middle ground, which is what's really nice, and you know what you're getting when you buy a Volkswagen. Starting off at the front of the car, the first thing that really catches your eye is the colour. So it's the white silver pearlescent paintwork, and if I'm honest, it's probably the best colour that you can get this car in. The orange is quite nice, like the burnt ash orange, but this is an off-white. It's between that sort of grey sort of pearlescent effect and white. And yeah, it really just draws your eye across the whole car, and it really like stands out, especially with all the really sharp lines that are on this. That's another comparison very similar to the Ibiza, that it's got very sharp lines, but this just seems a lot more grown up, a lot more angry, a lot less angry faced compared to what the Ibiza's like. So you've got your lovely large lights. These unfortunately aren't the LED versions. The LED versions, I'll attach a picture right now, do look really cool, but just wasn't an optional extra on these. You've got your daytime running lights down the side, and then your fog lights down here. We have tinted these already just because it looks a million times better with the tint. If not, it's a lot of silver and shiny at the front. Down to the side of the car, you've got the optional extra of the 17-inch alloy wheels. Diamond cut, really quite nice. These haven't been curved yet, which is even better. Yeah, really nice sort of design. Keep with the little accents across the car. Coming up to the side of the wing, you've got your R-Line badge as well. So the contrast between the wheel and the wing looks really good, and that follows right the way down the side of the car. Starting off with the R-Line badge, you've got this really sharp crease, gives you a really good effect, gives a really nice side profile of the car. Black wing mirrors, black roof as part of the black pack. Comes around to the rear, you've got a nice rear little spoiler. You can get the little lips and stuff, might happen, might not, we'll see. Coming around to the rear, again, it's a good looking car from the back. You've got your nice little Polo, might even be debadged, your Volkswagen sign in the centre, and the standard, well-known, big, square-based rear lights, which is basically, you can see that from any time, you know it's a Polo of some sort. Into the boot, we'll start. Big open space, again very similar to the Ibiza. What's really cool with this, and what's quite upsetting, it does not on the Ibiza, is you have the fake floor. So you can drop this down, remove the load level, but also you've got your spare wheel in the back, and it comes standard in this, which it didn't on the Ibiza. Again, you get a lot of space in these cars, especially with the new MQB platform. You don't realise how much space you actually have. We'll talk about the interior when we're inside it. But yeah, so lovely amount of space. Shoes, because you always never have enough shoes. So the interior of the car, you can see it's just a really nice place to be. I don't think it's a bit like the Arteon. It feels grown up, feels very comfortable. You've got a lovely 8-inch screen in the centre, which we can get some power in. So yeah, lovely 8-inch screen in the centre, with all of your Apple CarPlay and everything all connects in. You've got CarPlay, Android Auto, everything along the lines of that. Coming down here, one of the greatest things that I really like about this car, this It's a DSG gearbox. The 7-speed DSG that's in this is crazily good. You don't realise when it's changing gear, it's nice and smooth, and you've got a nice little sport button that you can put it into, or a little sports mode, which you can put it into, which holds your rev range a lot more, and also changes your throttle position sensor, so it feels like you're picking up a lot quicker. Seats, hopefully you've seen from the B-roll just how lovely they are. These Alcantara along here, and then just nice fabric along the centre. They hold you in very well as well. You know, I'm quite a small person, but if I was bigger, I'd be held in. If I was smaller, I don't think I would be, but I'm about the right size for it just to feel nice and comfortable. Again, comes with an armrest as standard, which, you know, the Ibiza should have, but it didn't. Your climate control, heated seats within these ones. Again, it's an optional extra, but everyone loves a bit of heated seat action. You've got a really nice Napa steering wheel. Yeah, the steering wheels in Volkswagens always just feel really, really nice. Really, really good. It's got all your multi-functions and everything. A really amazing thing is this Digi Dash. So you can see it's nice and cold for us. What's really good though is you're able to change between whatever you want to see. So we can change, oh, it says the door's open. There we are. You can change however you want it. This doesn't have the map built in, but if it did, you'd be able to have the map in the center. You can also change all your center points, or what shows up in the center. You can really just customize it to what you want. You can download a sports mode through Carista app and download that on there. So when you put it into sports mode, it goes into that single dial in the center. Whether you want to do that yourself, let's do that at your own risk, of course. Another great thing, which I'm very jealous of, is this. The black roof lining. It just changes the way the car looks. I love it. It's really nice. You also have rear lights. Again, another thing the Ibiza doesn't have on exactly the same platform. Was it saving money? Of course it was. That's just what they did. You've also got your lights running along the front, so you've got ambient lighting, which you'll see in the dark, but you won't see obviously at the moment. But yeah, you've got a nice little white ambient lighting running along here, and also the door handles light up just in case you forget where they are. The I-line, you get some sportier parts. You get your lovely flat bottom steering wheel, your lovely seats, but also because it's that style level of car, you also get your front and rear parking assist. So you'll see that up here, comes up on your little dash of where your car's going to be pointing. If you've got anything close to you, and that's on the front and the rear. Perfect daily car, if I'm honest. And it pains me to say that because I love the Ibiza for dailying, but not having to change gear, it's a calm, comfortable place to be. It's a very nice place to be. Heated seats are a bonus. Yeah, it's probably the perfect daily car. The engine on this is the 1 litre TSI. It's exactly the same as the one in the Ibiza. So, you know, some people have said they've mapped them to about 150 brake, which you could do on this probably. Who knows? We're definitely not going to. But yeah, you can. The engine itself is a happy little nippy engine. It likes to rev, which is half the fun of it. So, would I recommend one? Yes, 100%. First impressions of this is it's a great car. They're lovely to drive, nice and comfortable, fun to drive as well. You put them into sport mode. The DSG gearbox is incredible in these things. I'd go to say it's the new Golf. That's, yeah, I'd put that accolade on it. Polo, brackets, the new Golf. They are just that good. The engine's nice and economical. The car itself looked great. There's going to be a lot more things coming on with the Polo in the on the channel, so if you are interested or just want to see the channel grow, then make sure you subscribe. If you've liked this video, then give us a like. It really does support the channel and lets us know that the content we're making is good enough for you guys to enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch you all in the next one, and I'll see you later.